Well, Hellfire, it is Wreck the Riff. I'm back with another Metalhead Envy, and back with some more VOB. And I was looking for another original song to check out from them. I think I had mentioned it in the last reaction I did of them. And Kentut Merdeka was what was suggested. I hope I'm saying that name right. I hope I'm not murdering it. And yeah, I went to their channel trying to find uh better audio versions of their stuff, but all I can find is covers and then the full live performances and everything. And not to knock covers and everything, I just don't really care to listen to them if the band has original music. I want to listen to what the band does originally. I don't want to hear them cover somebody else's track if I don't have to. I'm not saying I don't mind and I won't ever, but I prefer originals. And so, with that being said, let's dive on in. What's funny is how much that guitar right there reminds me of Tom Morello. I mean, I think I've said it in every VOB song I've checked out. I mean, Rage Against the Machine has to be their biggest or like their favorite band, right? Am I crazy in that sense? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yes, I am digging this. This reminds me of very old school rock, like with Yes and all that kind of stuff back in the day, where they would have these long jams. Now, granted, I know we're only a minute and 31 seconds in, but that's the vibe I'm getting from it. Is like we're gonna jam the fuck out, and excuse me, I'm still trying to get over. I still got a little bit of COVID stuff going on. I'm not as weak as I was yesterday, but still not 100%. And yeah, like the bass player, she is so awesome. I was just watching her and how many techniques she's using to play. I mean, I'm curious. Sorry. I'm curious in the sense, like, y'all left comments before saying that these women are, like, basically hunted down for playing this style of music. So I'm curious, how do they practice? Like, I know, I know there's got to be like a natural calling to the strings. Like in my case, most of my family, especially my dad's side, all play, and so it was kind of genetics for me that music was easy for me to pick up when I first started. But I'm curious if you have to practice in secret and like truly hide this from everybody where you live at. How can you get this good? Hmm. If that makes any sense. I am digging the instrumentation so far. Of course, I don't know what she's saying in the vocals, and then I think she sounds pretty good. There's a couple notes she ends that sound a little flat to me. I don't know if it's the fact that she's not got much reverb or anything uh, on her vocals, if I could make any sense today. But I love the instrumentation and the bass so far. The bass is probably my favorite element. It's uh, she is slick. She's pretty badass. Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely digging the tempo changes that are in this track. It's a very abstract song, but it works. I dig it. The progressive side of me is like really digging it. I'm looking at the studio that they're in, and is this a homemade studio or what? But they legit got headphones separating all of them with their audio and everything going on. Like it really does sound like a song that these three ladies got together and jammed out. And about the third or fifth time they had done it, they had a structure to it. I don't know, like just from what I'm hearing and seeing, that's what it kind of comes off to me as a jam song that's been tuned up a little bit. I guess would be a way to say it. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I really like that whole section before this. The when everything simmered down and the bass and drums kind of took over there for a minute, and then when the guitarist, when she first come in, that sounded really cool. It sounded really well. It does sound like she kind of lost it there at the ass end of that section, but then she brought it back. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like in my mind, this just seems like a jam song that got kind of put together. I don't know. I mean, they could have practiced this a million times and this be intentional. But from what I'm hearing, it just sounds like a jam song. It's like the Grateful Dead are famous for doing it. They do jam songs that last fucking 15, 20 minutes and stuff like that. But that's what this really reminds me of.
Kentut, merdeka, merdekai Kentut, kentut manis, kentut palsu. Semua dipaksa persetan karya binasa, asal manut yang penting palsu.
Okay.
The song said America the Beautiful.
Give America a chance. What do you say?
Okay, so with that, I definitely I don't know what the meaning of the title of the song is, and I'm hoping that all the cool people in the comments will let me know. And then I'm curious if this is like one of their first songs they wrote as a band, because I don't think it seems as tight as "Not Your Public Property" and "School Revolution." Just I don't know, like those two tracks to me showed that VOB, like as a band, was very cohesive and very on the same note. Whereas Kentut, Merdeka, I hope I'm not murdering that name. It to me it comes off like one of their earlier tracks that they did together, and it's maybe it's because in my case I listen to so much technical stuff. I listen to so much like super note for note technicality, progressive music that this song just seems kind of jumbled to me. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm not trying to like be too negative on it and everything. I do think it is a catchy song. I do think it has elements that I really dig. The bass and drums I am down for 100%. There's a few guitar things that kind of stick out to me, and then there's a few vocal things that kind of stood out to me. Not to say that she isn't a very talented musician, and the fact that she's playing guitar and singing too. I mean, that's already a step up from a lot of people. But it just sounded, I don't know, like I said, jumbled. It sounded really jumbled. There's certain riffs the guitarist was playing, and then the bass player is just doing all these note runs and everything. And I don't know if that's intentional or not. I mean, I'm assuming it's intentional because that's what they're playing and recording and putting in here, putting out. But I don't know. I would still give this track four horns. Uh, I can't go above that though, just because of those little bitty things that stick out to me. I don't know, but please, I would hope. I've been looking and searching. If y'all have any more originals of VOB for me to check out, please leave a comment. Let me know. Uh, I saw that they have a shit ton of covers, and then they have the full live show in France and everything, but I'm trying to find just I can't really do a reaction to an hour long show and everything. But thank you so much for everybody that has enjoyed the channel so far and commented before. Anybody new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe. Plenty more stuff is coming. Leave a comment, let me know some more stuff to check out. And with that, stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.